Welcome back to Shed Tour. I am throwing in a big old curveball with my buddy Dreo, and we're just doing day hikes for the next couple days to see if we can turn something up. Over the last month, I've been doing everything I've done up to this point. It's been more of your backcountry, hiking, sleep, and all that. And after Dreo and I did that last push, we came out with a couple brown sets. Dreo had a brown set and some nice hard whites, but we thought, let's just chill out and do some day hikes. So we're in some country that Dreo's hit fairly close to here, but not right in here. And it's a fairly new country this way to both of us. But Dreo, he's really good with this terrain, reading sign and knowing where to go. I'm just going with wherever my heart desires and wherever the sign takes me. But we got to climb a bunch of elevation. We're going to drop into a canyon and start working some small finger ridges to see if we can find some brown elk sheds. So let's see if we can get it done. Dreo back to the homeland.
Here we are.
Done some damage in some of these ridges up here, huh?
We should be able to do a little damage today. A little bit. A couple of sheds each.
Yeah, look at this terrain. You got a mixture of pondies, super rocky, but you do have some of this brush. I noticed on the drive up here, you got some buckbrush and stuff. So these south slopes are going to be nice and grassy, and then there's going to be some north slopes that's got more oak brush and pondies like this one behind us. And got about 5 hours to do it. So good luck, buddy.
Let's go.
Well, we've got an update. Been kind of climbing elevation and slowly in and out, but mostly consistent on elk sign. Some old poops, kind of gray, dried out, and then some new ones and some new beds. But I just got on this line going up, looked ahead of me. First antler of the day, baby. Let's go. Dreo was telling me he found a deer shed, and now I can say the same. And it's a pretty sweet one too. Dang, look at that dagger on that 3-point. Last year's shed. That's cool, guys. I haven't found a good mule deer shed in a while. How sweet. That weed growing up around the burr. Big old G2 front fork. Oh yeah. Let's take it. I have not found a keeper deer shed for quite some time. That's sticking with me, guys. Last year's big old 3-point. Pretty dang sweet. And look, we got elk crap, so we know that there's got to be some elk bones in here. But man, is it thick. The top's up here about 200 yards. We'll get on the top and look off the backside to see how that is, but I'm stoked on that. I just made a killer spot. I'm impressed because I was cruising and there's some elk trail right here, and I look up and I'm taking a step and I look up and I backpedal about a step and a half, pull up the binos, and there's an elk shed just standing, tines down, kind of standing up with the burr facing me. And I was like, I knew that was too white to not be a bone of some sort. I wish I had some zoom capabilities to show you guys. Doesn't look giant, but we have a white elk shed. Hoping it's last year's, and I'm hoping it's a keeper, because that would be my 2 goal, and everything after this would be a bonus. So let me show you where it's at. All right, this ridge is kind of a different terrain than what I'm used to, but in between, right there, tip of that deer tine is that white elk shed. Now I had the absolute perfect angle to see that white burr. This is the same angle I had, just much lower. So I saw that white burr, stopped me in my tracks, and now we have a shed. Heck yeah! Hard white. Love finding me some hard whites, guys. This little pocket on this slope, I just came off that ridge to hit this side, and it's got a lot of track already, and it popped off real quick with the shed. So we'll take that as a good note. We'll stay on this hill work at this elevation, and depending on sign, we might do some zigzags in this stuff. But I've got a nice mule deer shed and a nice elk shed to the pack. The burr on this deer shed is almost as big as this elk shed. Little guy. Well, that's cool. These day hikes, we can pack anything. Man, they are loving this little pocket. Got an elk bed here. Trails all over. And it looks like another bed right here. It's pretty cool to see where these things will kick out of bed and lay down. Stay shaded up. Another bed over there. So they've been in here, a bed right there. But just pretty recent. Look at all the droppings. I'm hoping that they've shed somewhere nearby. These are pretty fresh tracks. When you're getting later into the season, you do have to remember you're not looking for the freshest track. We're looking for like a month old or more. But sometimes these bulls will live where they shed for quite a while until they're forced out to move up to higher grounds or whatever. But these elk are living right here right now. If I had to guess, there's some sheds fairly close by. And that's why we get boots on the ground. Just try to figure it out, guys. It's like a game. Man, I just turned the camera off and I look up and we got another one. Look at the sign. Little older. This might be a hard white. Kind of guessing it is. Let's go. What do we got? What do we got? Huh? What is this? Yeah. Hard white. Heck, is that the other side? What do I have, a right? I do. Did I just find a match? That would be gnarly if it's a set. It is last year's. It's in a little better condition, being that it's in the pondies. But it is it a set? I don't know. Let's get it off the backpack and see. I think we have a set. Right on the same elevation line. Just further down the canyon. Yeah, I'd say so, ladies and gentlemen. Match set. That's wild. Look at their ones, just kind of both do the whole down turn. What else is in here, man? How cool would it be to pop off a brown? It's got good sign in this pondy pocket, so I might do some zigzags through here, but cool terrain.
Yeah.
Hey, I got you on the phone on camera. Say what's up.
What's up, everybody?
And I'm walking up on a 6-point.
Trying to find the Browns. Wishing them some luck.
That's right, man. You guys don't forget about the elk hunt giveaway we're doing with Isaiah. I'm on the phone with him, and I just walked up on a white 6.
Did you really?
Yeah. Right when we were talking, and I looked. Dude, I need all the help, man. Just tell me. I need the Isaiah luck. Well, we'll take it. Little 6 on the pack. We've got 4, guys. Even though they're small, we have doubled our goal. But finding little ones is a lot more fun than finding none. So Dreo came on the radio. It sounded like he found a chalk. Pretty decent size though. I'm sure he's gonna pack it as we're just on this day hike. I dropped elevation and came down here lower. And I'm making a line straight to the saddle, up and over to where the truck is. And that'll be it for day 1. So I'm still in the game though. Don't count me out. We've got track, we've got droppings, and more terrain than a guy will ever touch. So let's keep going. See what else we can find. Here's how the day ended for me. I've got those 3 elk sheds and that nice, really nice 3-point mule deer shed. All right, I'm just waiting for Dreo. The sun's down, it's getting cold. And we're gonna make a push out of here tonight, possibly hit town for dinner, maybe catch a hotel room and a shower to at least do a full day tomorrow with Dreo. I'm not sure his schedule. So guys, this is a little different. Like I said, normally we're going back to camp, making a peaked refuel meal, sitting by a fire and all that fun stuff. But this time, just getting back to the truck, getting back to town. So we'll see you guys in the morning. We're gonna get back after it in a new spot, and fingers crossed, we can get into some big bulls. See you guys in the morning. Right, guys, welcome back. It's day 2. Drayo and I are ditching the quad. We're about to split up and see what we can find. Well, I know as shed hunters, we all wonder how many do we walk by. I have had my head down going so dang slow. I stopped to pull out OnX to see where I was. I looked down and I'm like, wait, am I seeing what I think I'm seeing? I think it's a brown antler right here. This little patch of oak. An antler laying there. I'm freaking blind. I probably walked by him all day, dang it. That's cool. Let's go get it. Alright, here I am. Here's that antler, and it is brown. Finally. God, of course he's got to throw it right in the bush. Holy cow, just a slick 5. Pretty cool. This day hiking stuff can be pretty effective, I guess. Just about walked by this guy. Sweet, man. Heck yeah. Just a dense 5-point with a heavy beam. Guys, I needed that bad. I thought for sure I was gonna get skunked today, but this guy saved the day. Thank goodness. And all I'm doing is going to get the quad because it sounds like Drayo found a bunch and he's underneath the road. So I was gonna go get the quad to save him a bit of a hike. So maybe this is good karma. Drayo, congrats on your finds today. Thanks for allowing me to go get the quad, which made me take this line and find a brown. I'm stoked. Nice little devil tine on there. Heck yeah. All right, we'll throw that on the pack. Let's see if we can match them up. Who it is? Trail's coming out heavy. Hey, hey. Dude, yeah, the one solid hard white is super cool. And of course, any brown is freaking legit. Heck yeah. 5 to the pack. Trail's got 5. I've got 1. So I'm just happy I didn't get skunked. Check this out. Yeah, this guy is super cool, man.
Yeah, he is.
I like him.
Here's that last one that I was like, man, there's it. And then I looked at it, I was like, no, it could have been the same bull, I think, from a couple years ago.
Yeah, that is pretty sweet, huh? Look at that.
Dude, that bull's rad, bro.
Sweet, nice work, Trail.
Thank you, Eric.
Just like that, guys, we got camp. Check this thing out. Oh, that's a Go Fast camper. I've got myself memory foam pad in there, so this is where we're gonna sleep tonight. Like I said, truck camping, day hikes, get to sleep on a freaking memory foam tonight, so I'm stoked on that. But Drayo and I got back with the antlers, and now we're gonna cook dinner and just rest up. New day, guys. Here goes nothing, just getting started. Drayo dropped me off right here because as we were going up the canyon, I can just see this big high peak. It's way up there in elevation, higher than where we found the browns yesterday, but I'm like, Drayo, drop me off. I'm gonna go figure if it's a dud or a stud. So I'm taking a risk, and sometimes I do this. I'm like, we know where browns are, we know where whites are. What the heck's wrong with me? But guys, if I get something in my mind or I get curious, like, dude, what if it is awesome? I have to scratch that itch, so I'm going to do that. Well, it's not much, but we've got our first shed of the day, this bottom trekking pole. It's right there. Just walking my line well above it. Looked down and saw the third and the royal kind of rolling away from me. I was like, yep, that's an antler. So that's good news. I haven't quite made it up in elevation where I intend to be, and I've already got a shed. So we'll go snag this, see what it's all about. It looks like it's a little bit chewed, so hopefully it's in keeper condition. Definitely have elk sign up here. That shed's just on the other side of that pondy, but tracks are here, so hopefully there's more. Look at this big old canyon. I'm gonna be wrapping around this into a big burn, but look, it's just full of pondies and grass. Kind of a well-used game trail right here, and it's right on the game trail. Not a big bull. Oh, I'd say that's last year's antler. Nice little dog chew bone. It's not gonna cause any trouble throwing that on the pack. It doesn't hardly weigh anything, but it is definitely last year. I'd love to get into some of last year's and obviously some browns. So it's a start for the day for sure. Well, 45 minutes or so in, and I've kind of hit my destination, which is this giant burnt canyon. Typically, I do not love burns, guys. It's thick, low down, deadfall. You're usually jumping logs and pushing through thorns. But man, I'll tell you what, the bulls seem to love it. So I'm taking a risk coming up here. It's a bit high, but I think this could have melted off and offered the bulls, if they so chose to live up here, a sweet little honey hole to not be bothered and just do their thing and shed their antlers in here. So this is what it looks like. This is what I'm going to be working for the next couple hours. I got to give it an honest effort. Big old burn. If you guys like the burn, leave me a comment. What do you think of the big burns? Is that your favorite or hot spot? Let me know. Yes! Oh, baby, let's go! Oh, man. When a plan comes together, guys, I was side hilling that burn. And I was like, you know what, this sucks. I should get up to this other side and just glass and see if I can pick one out. So I've been walking this bottom, up this bottom, and right here, I was like, you know, this looks like a good grassy slope to get some elevation to go up here to glass. And boom, a bomber freaking brown. Look at this thing. Up here in the burn. Let's go. Hell yeah, that's the best antler I found this year, guys. Holy cow, baby. Let's go. That's a freaking tank. Guys, that's a big antler. Look, some fresh elk tracks are still in here. There's some are passing through, but that is a giant. Holy cow, that is one of the best antlers I have ever found, and the best in a long, long time. And we are going to be busy in the burn looking for the match in this giant, giant mess of burnt pondies. Holy cow, am I stoked. What do we got going on? Oh, something decided, yo, I'm gonna gnaw on that, huh? A couple little bites. Dang. What a freaking tank. This reminds me of the set that Logan and I matched up together. Similar frame. Gosh, that's cool. It's kind of got this weird bend in his pedicle. We know we have a match to find, guys. We're gonna do everything we can all day to match this up. Oh, gotta love it. Dude, that's just a solid bull. Such a pretty frame. They're getting sun bleached, which is good because I might be able to pick up some sheds in this burn if I glass, guys. And that's what I'm heading up to do to get some elevation. I got a thorn in my thigh. But that's a bomber. Holy cow, that makes the entire trip. His burr is not even that big. That bull's got some genetics, man. That's a good looking bull. He could be something with even just a couple years. He can really sprout into something special. That's a solid, solid bull. And I'm gonna try to be really strategic in here, guys. Really take advantage of my angles and my optics. See what else we can pick out. You know, typically a bull like that's not hanging out alone. It's not that big, like I said, but it's got this funky knot. I think that's pretty odd. That's something he's gonna do that every single year, but he didn't grow a weird antler. Look at that funky G1 floater. All right, getting sun bleached. The backside is still nice and dark. Let's go find some more. Apparently I am blind because I hit this with my hiking stick. Huh. Little old. I'll throw that over there so I don't mistake it again. I came to these pondies, figured there'd be some beds. Still haven't found anything since the big one. Hoping to find him or proof of another bull. Kind of in this side with more grass and more pondies up here. So hopefully we get lucky soon. It's looking pretty dang good. Back in the area where I found the big one and doing some zigzags, just found another brown that I've already walked below, to the left, and also above. And that's just how hard it is to see them in this type of terrain, this burn, especially when they're as dark as this one. So I already been to this saddle, sat down and glassed. But man, what a sight. Another brown off a different bull. Heck yeah. You guys got to see my OnX. Let me see if I can show you. Holy cow, I've been so close. So the big one was under this one, 100 yards. I have already walked above this thing 50 yards, below it 50 yards, and to the left of it 50 yards. This is crazy. Here's my OnX. That's where the brown is. That's where the big one was. And look, I've already walked all the way around it. Proof of another bull. How about that? Pretty stoked on that. Nice chocolate brown. This one's a lot darker than the big one. This bull must have been living in the burn. All right, that's cool. Let's I might drop the pack to make some tighter lines right here. I'd really love to find a match the big one. And this guy too, so maybe I'll drop the pack and burn it down. No freaking way! Woo-hoo-hoo! Yes! Holy cow, I have been on a death march. I have been on a freaking death march to find the other side. And guys, I freaking hit that side so hard, the side that I found that shed on. I think I just found the other side, and it's got a triple brow, and it's so freaking far up here. I was on that hill with the yellow grass, and I just decided I was making a line across this. You know what? I might as well just go straight down and up to my pack. And on the way, I freaking found it. Let's go. It's right here. Got to about right here when it all clicked. That's the other side, and it does have a triple brow, baby. Let's go. Holy cow. I can't believe it. I can't believe I matched him up way in the heck over here. And he's got a triple brow. Oh, that antler is bad. Holy cow. That antler is freaking sick. Holy smokes, guys. I don't know what to say. I'm speechless right now. Do you understand how stupid this bull is to even live up here in the first place? But to shed this side here and the other side on that hill about dead center. What the heck? Baby. Freaking triple brow. More like a double third, but look at this. Look at this. Is that blood? No, that's just, God, it's got some hair. What the heck is that? Holy cow, guys, I found the match. That was worth bombing around all day. I decided to just ditch my pack way on the other ridge. And I've got two browns, and I'm like, how can they be so close? So I just figured I have to check this side. Same canyon, opposite sides. And here's this monster laying here. Gosh dang, you guys have no clue how good that feels. Oh my gosh, I so easily could have avoided this hillside and never come over here. And I've only made one line. I was high, and I was like, there's not a freaking track on this thing. This sucks. I went straight down and walked right into that bad boy. We freaking earned it, baby. My camera's over there, so I'm on my phone, but let's get a pickup. for the pickup. That was the most exciting moment I've had out in the woods in a long time. To see the antler was one thing, to kind of connect that it was a left with the same color and it was the other side, and it had a triple brow, freaking made it so sick. Dude, that antler is bad. Holy cow. That thing is so sweet, guys. I love big unders. I've told all my buddies I shed hunt with, I just want a big old triple brow. And I got one finally. Not only is it a set, it's a brown set. I've got both sides. It's a freaking gorgeous bull. Living up here in this high country. I'm sure you guys can see the background, like I'm way up here where most elk are not. But this guy and his little buddy, at least we're all up here, and I would love to find another brown on the way down. I think that's getting a little selfish. I kept saying if I'd at least find this, I'd be happy, and I am, guys. I am thrilled. That definitely makes the entire shed season for me, finding something like that. This is wild, just doing day hikes. You know, I've been doing all these backcountry hikes, and I really feel like I'm addicted to that adventure and the idea of getting into some backcountry where maybe nobody's been. But I told Dreo, I said, for the next few days, I just want to do day hikes so I can prove to myself that you can still get into some country, you can get away from people, and you can still find a lot of sheds. And we have proven that. It sounds like Dreo has got the match to his big brown, so we have two nice sets off this mountain right here, and we're both stoked. I know Dreo's super happy for me, so again, huge thanks to Dreo for coming out here and exploring new country with me. I'd say it all made it worth it with that one. Let's go put them together, guys. I'm going to bomb to my backpack. Probably take me about 30 minutes, and we can get this set together and show you guys both sides. That thing is freaking sick. Look at that. Holy cow. Just like the other one. Not a big burr, but a freaking bull that's got some genetics, man. He can really be something. Let's take it back. Oh yeah. Get to put these together again. If I can get this hiking stick off my hand. Oh baby, let's go. I think this one, well, God, they both have a pretty good mainframe. This one I think is a little better in the back end. But it does have that floater. Yeah. Dang. Boom. Woo-hoo-hoo. That is an awesome set, guys. I am so stoked. Look at that. So weird. He's got that weird burr. I wonder if that's why his antler turned down. But it's not like he's lopsided or anything, even with that injury. Killer set, guys. I'm so stoked. I'm just going to throw these on the pack, head back down to the bottom to meet up with Dreo. But we got him. We got him. That's going in the keeper stack for life. This one will be forever a keeper to remember this week spent with Dreo on the mountain, finding sheds, doing what we both love. Doesn't get any better than that, baby. Well, we got them tied up. We're heading back down to the road where I can meet up with Dreo, check out his other side.
I think we got it, guys. I think we got it, hopefully. Let's see, we got a brown. Yes. Look at that. Oh, we got him, guys. We got him. Oh, nice. Oh, that's on.
And he can check these out, and I'll tell you what, he's stoked for me, guys. Make sure you're hunting and shed hunting with buddies who are truly happy for your success. And I can say, Dreo, there's no doubt in my mind, man. For each of us that have gone out with him, if he tells you he's happy for you, it's 110% sincere. So I can't wait to see the smile on his face when he sees this set. Let's get down there and go get some food. I'm hungry. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you guys, this shed hunt video compared to like backcountry shed hunting videos, do you have a preference? Do you like to see, you know, camping out in the backwoods, carrying our sleeping bags, our setups, or do you just like seeing sheds get picked up? Let me know. You're not gonna hurt my feelings. Which videos do you like the most? All right, we got him back to the quad. Got Dreo behind the camera. I'm gonna give you guys a better look now that I can have some help with the camera. Freaking sweet bull. Love that extra right there. Really, really pretty frame. This right side might have a bigger main frame, but that left side's got the cheater, or the extra. So back to camp to get some food, and I want to get Dreo's brown together and show you guys Dreo's set. It took him 2 days to do it, so pays off to kind of go back and grid, and this is proof of that, because I about walked off the mountain and I would have just been losing sleep wondering what the other side was, and now I get to know. And I'll tell you what, it was one of the toughest matches I've ever put together. But we earned them today, guys. Dude, yeah, that set's heavy.
It is, huh?
Oh yeah, that one's busted.
Nice. Pretty sad, dude.
Yeah, he's sweet.
He's got that nice back end that I like.
I like how those royals roll forward. Pretty bull, Dreo. We each got us a memory set.
Thank you, bro. Yes, we do. Anything's
Yeah, those are cool, man.
He's pretty wide, huh?
Yeah, he's pretty wide.
A little wider than your average. Have two ends. This left side is a little chunkier.
Is it?